This might sound familiar. You've got this great idea you've been thinking about, dreaming about, maybe telling all your friends about, but there's this one little piece, this one obstacle, this one excuse that's keeping you from getting started, keeping you from making it happen. Hey, it's Chris, and I get to travel around the world and do some pretty amazing stuff, but this isn't gonna be about me. It's about these obstacles that we create in our mind to keep us from doing stuff. When I first started, I thought about, traveling, being a traveling entertainer, and that sounds awesome because you see the pictures of me performing on stage, but there's this little thing of me getting a unicycle across the country or to a different country, and a big, tall unicycle. And before I started, when I was only doing local shows, that was fine. I could throw the unicycle in the car. And then I thought about wanting to do bigger shows, which would require more travel and sometimes getting on an airplane. And it was this initial thing of like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get a unicycle on an airplane and to this place that I'm going to. So it was an obstacle. It was this hurdle, this speed bump that almost made me not want to even do it. I was like, I can just keep doing small local shows and that'll be all right. I won't have to get out of my comfort zone in any way. I'll just keep doing these things that I already know how to do. And then somehow, luckily, I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna decide to figure this out. So I went and got a suitcase at the department store, the biggest one they had. I was like, okay, cool, I think that'll work. Broke down my unicycle, it breaks apart into pieces, put the unicycle in the suitcase, and got on an airplane, and it was fine. And it was one of those things of like, you make this problem or this challenge way bigger in your mind than it's ever going to actually be. Like there was this whole thing of like, am I even gonna be allowed to put the unicycle in the suitcase? Is it gonna be big enough? Is it gonna be too heavy? And then I just did it. I went and bought the suitcase, put it in, and it was great. So maybe you don't have a unicycle that you have to get to the other side of the country on an airplane, but I think you have some sort of unicycle, quote unicycle in your life, a challenge, a struggle, something that you are making a bigger problem in your mind than it actually is or might be, or maybe there won't be a problem or struggle with it at all. So think about that as we are here, and as we opened the video, I asked, does this sound familiar? You have this great idea that you've been thinking about, you've been telling your friends about, you've been imagining yourself doing it, but there's this hurdle that is keeping you from starting. Put that hurdle into perspective. What's the worst that could happen, even if that hurdle is real? And then figure out a solution to get over it. That's literally all that you're gonna have to do. There's going to be this speed bump and you're gonna have to drive over it, and it's probably not gonna be that big of a deal. So get out there, make something happen, just go. Remember, if you guys wanna check out my book, it's called Just Go. You can click on the link in the description and grab it. And if you wanna see more videos, click the subscribe button. All right, talk to you soon.